to our Mari family. My name is Agnes and I am a traveling consultant. And in this episode of Arthur's Footsteps, we're going to be working on developing a deeper connection and sensitivity to the music. Because as we dance, we move our body to the music, and in that movement, we learn different techniques and we learn different ways of how we can become better to physically move our body. And there is also that side of how do we feel the music? How are we allowing ourselves to be moved by music? And what kind of expression do we have when we dance? And that is a really beautiful part of dancing, and it's a very individual part of dancing, and it's something which I believe it makes a dancer so captivating is when we feel watching the dancer that they're so connecting and being moved with music, and they are like in that moment where nothing else exists and they're truly express themselves. And it definitely can take your dancing to the next level. It can make the dancing a lot more enjoyable and a lot more fun as well. So today I will take you through the process, and I'll be using those instruments you see around me, and I'll be playing those instruments, and they are really pretty incredible because they are tuned into very specific frequency, and that frequency is there to really open us up and move the energy in our body so we'll become more sensitive, so we can be more receptive and we can feel the vibrations of the sounds and the frequency of the sound, so that way you're going to become a lot more in tune and sensitive to the music. So in this process, you could be lying down, and that way you can just relax your body and receive the beautiful sounds. And I definitely recommend having the headphones, because that way the quality of the sound is going to be better and it's going to be a lot more intense, and that's what we want. And the other way of going through this process is to sit down. You can sit down like me on the floor, you can be cross-legged, you can be sitting on the chair, and you can be sitting on your couch, wherever you feel comfortable. But if you choose to be sitting, there is an additional benefit of that, as we're gonna be also working on our posture. And you know that posture is so fundamental for dancing. It's something we keep on working on forever, pretty much like everything else in dancing, but posture is so important. And I feel like there's endless opportunities for connecting with the body and making those little adjustments and being more aware of what do we need to shift to be able to have the best posture we can have. So with the posture, the number one thing, you want to make sure that you can align your spine very vertically. So along the spines, there are centers in our body. There are also energetic centers, and we're going to focus on the three major ones. The one is right in the middle of your stomach. We sometimes call that our core, and we want to be lifting and elongating the core, so that way all those muscles here are really engaged and supporting our body to be able to stretch. The second center is right here in the chest, and we also want to be lifting the chest to be more open. And the third one is right in the middle of the forehead. And this one really pay attention to, because we all have the tendency to keep our heads forward like that. So we want to actually move our forehead, that center, back to align with our spine. So all three of them are aligned beautifully and vertically. That way our body can be more in harmony, the energy can flow, and we can become more receptive and sensitive to the music. So later that will help you a lot with the expression of the music when you dance. So as you're making your way into your position of choice, I want you to start to close your eyes, as this is going to be more of an inward process where you're going to tune out all the other things, and you're going to really focus on going inside and feel the music and kind of experience how is the music going to move you. So if you're going to feel like you want to be moving your body in this process, you're absolutely welcome. So as you're closing your eyes, I want you to become more present and start to feel very aware of your body. We're gonna start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out. In through your nose and exhaling out. With every breath, you become more open and more sensitive and receptive to the sounds. You allow the sounds to create sensations in your body. And to experience emotions freely. Keep breathing slowly and deeply with every breath, becoming more in tune with the sounds. And now you can open up your eyes and welcome back. I hope that you had a nice experience. Perhaps you felt like your body was just moving on its own, or maybe you almost fell asleep. That's okay too. And maybe you had some sensations like tingling, or maybe some emotions coming up. That's all good. Those frequencies are very powerful, and they definitely will open you up to receive the sounds and to be more aware of the sounds, and to feel like your body's being moved by the sounds and the music. So I definitely believe it's gonna have a very big and positive impact in your dancing. It was a pleasure for me to do this process for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you keep on dancing and having a lot of fun with it, and I definitely gonna look forward to connect with you in the future. Thank you so much again for joining, and until next time, bye.